It is 40. It's in the 30s with the wind chill, so that's great. But the sun's out. Oh my gosh, the sun. Hi, if you're new here, my name's Erin. I vlog while I run. I'm currently training for my first ever marathon. Today we have 8 miles scheduled, but first, running outfit of the day. We are doing a totally different route today. There might be more traffic. We might see like 3 cars, but I'm trying to switch it up a bit so we don't get bored. Part of the reason I'm going a totally different way is the stupid wind. If I do my usual route, it's so windy, you're not going to be able to hear me. And that's so annoying when I edit, because I have to take out so much stuff. So we're going to go down in a valley where hopefully the wind isn't as strong today. And we get to start on a nice downhill. Frick yeah. So far my theory about less wind down here has proven right. Although this is a pig farm that I've passed, so it smells like pig poop. Country living. Oh, car. This is what I mean. There's more cars on this road and they go fast. I'm switching sides of the road because there's also blind turns. But don't worry, I'm only on this section of road for a little bit. Then we'll get back on a road with no lines. I don't know if you guys noticed, but a lot of the roads I run on don't have lines on them. And that's usually a good sign to me that there aren't a lot of cars on that road. So I try and stick to those. Do you guys have roads with no lines on them? Or is that like a weird thing here? Also, I have a side sticker. Again, last Saturday I had one too. Oh, what's the pattern here? I don't know. So far, been on this road about a mile and 4 cars have passed me, which is 4 cars more than my usual runs. It's definitely not the safest road to be on. You live and you learn. Fun fact, my parents live on this road, and so I grew up here. When I was little, this road didn't even have lines on it. Barely any traffic. But obviously as more people moved out here, this almost became like a through road to other like developments. Even though it looks like no one lives out here. It's still a rural area, but this road, man, people fly on it. We used to go for walks on this road when I was little. Barely passed any cars. And if a car did drive by, it would go like 30 maybe. If you're curious, no, I have not lived up the road from my parents my whole life. Although, I would not have minded if I never moved away. I do love it here, minus the winters. And I'm obviously super attached to my parents. I talk about that a lot. But after I graduated college, I moved to Oklahoma with Dan. And then, another freaking truck. You know what that and the person that threw it have in common? They're both trash. I don't care if you get offended by that. If you throw trash, you're trash. Sorry, I got a little heated there. Then after Oklahoma, we moved back to Pennsylvania. About an hour from here, like kind of near Lancaster, and are more closer to Wyomissing, Reading area. And we lived there for about 10 years or 9 years maybe. And then we moved out here a couple years ago. Do you guys live close to family, or do you care to? More wind. It's just that windy today. Like, I felt like our house up on the hill was gonna get blown away. I can't remember if I filmed the turnaround point or not, but 4 miles down, 4 miles on our way back. Well, by now it's probably only 3 miles back. I'm gonna stop at my parents for a sip of water because I forgot the hydration pack that Jenica Lemons from TikTok bought me. Also, someone sent me an Amazon gift card for $35 to spend on running gear. I don't know if you wanted to be mentioned or not on camera, so, but thank you, you know who you are. No, don't do it. I hope I don't get a side sticker from that water. I tried to drink just enough water to stay hydrated till I get home. And I'm curious with that little water break how much better I'll feel recovering, because when was it, 2 weeks ago when I did the accidental 10 miles or whatever, I didn't feel good the rest of that day from being dehydrated. I was just, well, I felt okay, but I was really tired. Like I couldn't recover. I don't know if you could see the frogs. They saw me coming and dipped their heads back down. I know I mentioned before that my diet had gone off the tracks, off the rails, whatever, and I gained some weight back. And it's kind of perfect timing because my coach came out with a new meal plan that I'm gonna start following. So stay tuned for that if you guys are interested, because I really need to get healthy. Because once I start increasing miles even more, I'm gonna rely on my body working to get me through. I hate this hill. Unless I'm running down it. Almost at the top. It's the last uphill. I feel like I'm walking. Another 8 miles in the books. Whew. Oh, my feet are like kind of hurting today. I'm so glad that's over with. Now we have a ton of house cleaning to do and I'm not looking forward to it. I'm gonna go chug a bunch of water. Make sure I like this video because it really supports my ego, but really it supports my channel. And be sure to subscribe to struggle along on this marathon training and life, because let's be honest, life is one big struggle, so let's do it together. As always, thanks for watching. Until next time.